If you've been struggling to develop your mixed voice or bridge chest voice to head voice, or if you've actually found it, but it sounds like this. So tell me, how am I supposed? I'm gonna show you what you've been missing. So there's two different ways I can bridge from chest to head voice, and I'll show you what I mean. I can go, or I can go, Now, what do you think is the difference between those two sounds? Because what I'm going to tell you is this. They're actually completely different coordinations. And some of you watching this maybe couldn't even tell the difference between those sounds. Maybe you just thought, oh, just tonally they sounded maybe slightly different. And the mistake that you would make is thinking that they're actually the same coordination. They stem from a completely different place. So one of those sounds actually stems from me going from chest to falsetto. That's falsetto there. And what I've done is I've connected my chest and smoothly connected it and fused it with my falsetto. So there's no like break or crack, okay? Now, a lot of you are chasing this. You're like going, oh my God, that's what I need. That's what I want. Now, some of you have achieved this, and what you found is like, well, okay, like I can do that, but I can't really use it. Like when I go to sing a song, it's like, so tell me how am I supposed to? And it's just thin and shaky and unstable. And no matter how much I train it, it doesn't really seem to get better. It's basically you are fusing your chest and falsetto together. So if you want to have a nice full chesty sound in the upper range, this coordination is kind of limited in that capacity to some extent. So when you've been taught to connect chest to head voice, what you've actually been doing is connecting chest to falsetto, okay? Most people are like, hey, all right, falsetto is, it's this airy sound. Head voice is, this clear sound, okay? I don't care what you call it. They're both falsetto, both of those sounds, all right? Head voice is completely different. The other way to connecting chest to head voice and creating a mix is this way. The one I showed you, okay, what's happening there? Well, I'm going from chest, not to falsetto, but I'm going from chest voice to a softer kind of version of my chest voice, like a lighter, more effortless version of my chest voice. It doesn't feel like, I don't have to take this, I don't have to take this big heavy sound up there. I can bridge into this kind of softer chest voice, but it still maintains some like fullness to it. That's actually what head voice really is. It's different to which is this kind of sound. Okay, so here's a good way that kind of shows the differences more. When you take a song and you got to go up really high, living in a lonely world. Like I'm going up pretty high. It's a B4, right? And I don't have to be really loud to do it. I'm kind of just cruising there, medium volume. It feels very easy. It feels stable. Now, if you are bridging from chest to falsetto and you think that's head voice, you're going to end up with a whole different setup. You end up with living in a lonely. It'll start to do that kind of thing. What I'm noticing with a lot of singers who are struggling with that kind of mixed voice is they're thinking that if they train that more, it'll start to become the first one that I showed that was stable. And it just kind of won't, because they're not even the same coordination. Like they're completely different. Like you have to train them kind of separately. They're not even the same thing. And the first one that's stable is basically taking your full chest voice up really high and learning how to soften it. So for example, if I can go soft like this, that's up to the A4. It's very easy, right? Now, before I can do that, I first have to build this. Hey! It's like this real heavy, robust, solid chest voice. It's big. Now, before I can do that kind of chest voice, it'll stem from hey, kind of like real squeezed thing. And once you can do it really loud, like hey, Then we start the process of softening that sound. And then when you soften it, your voice will flip, not to falsetto, but to another chest voice. Have a listen. So we go, hey! You hear my voice flipping in and out of something? It's not flipping from chest to falsetto. It's flipping from chest to like another kind of chest voice, like a softer version of chest voice. And then as I develop and smooth that break out, I have this kind of mixed voice thing, hey, where it's like, it's chest voice, but it feels effortless. Like, and the high notes just feel the same as the middle notes. And my voice doesn't get excessively thin. It's not unstable. It's like a dream come true, right? I saw a badger run across. I believe this is actually where the confusion between head voice and falsetto is stemmed from, because you've got chest voice flipping either into falsetto, or it can flip into this softer chest voice, okay? Feel like I'm breaking.
Feel like I'm breaking.
Yeah, try to get that balance you're looking for. Because he's being more vulnerable with the voice. He's starting to find this other, thinner, lighter chest voice. Can you hear it? It's like flipping him into a different chest voice. It's not falsetto.
Feel like I'm breaking.
Yeah, open it. I'm breaking.
Feel like I'm breaking.
And if you do not have the ear to accurately hear what's going on, it can be very easy to mishear this kind of softer chest voice I'm talking about, and then think it's falsetto, and then think, oh, I got to smooth the break with chest and falsetto, but you're calling that head voice, and then create a mix. And what I've seen happen so much is teachers actually being in one and the student being in the other, and both the teacher and the student have no idea they're both singing in completely different coordinations. And this is an issue because a lot of teachers don't have the experience to actually hear that you may not be in the same coordination as them. And so the instructions that they will give you won't even work because you're both doing a completely different thing. And you don't know it, they don't know it, and it's like, what's going on? What are we doing here? And this is why the ear is so important as a singing teacher and as like a student yourself. But the teacher especially needs to have the ear to be able to identify what you're doing and then make the corrections. Because if they mishear what you're doing, the corrections they give you won't take you to where you want to go, because you could be in a coordination that I consider as like a dead-end coordination. It's like no matter how much you train it, just kind of doesn't really go anywhere. So if you'd like to go deeper and you want a mentor who can guide you through the full process and take you all the way, and check out my website, and don't hesitate to reach out.